Hey guys, it's Bacon here, and today I'm here to do something different, something that I've never done before. Sorry, I gotta put some lip gloss on my lips. Cause what I'm gonna be talking about, I can't have my lips dry. I can't have my lips dry. Anyway, today I'm going to be doing something very different. It's sort of like a story time, but not really a story time. But I just thought I wanted to share with this story with you guys. Anyway, I'm going to be talking about a true life story. It's actually still like something which is being talked about in Zimbabwe. And this is the story about our Zimbabwean Jack the Ripper, whose name is Talon. Sorry guys. His name is Thandolwenkosi Ndlovu. Okay, his name is a little bit of a tongue twister, so I'll just call him Tando because I don't want to keep butchering his name, no pun intended. But this story is about a guy who's only 20, was popularly known as Sauro in the streets. That's crazy. The Sauro we all know was a beloved guy who used to sing dancehall. Rest in peace to him. He died in 2021. And so it hurts me to know that there's this Sauro guy was a cannibal, a cannibalistic killer. I don't want to lie, but I was about to say a cannibalism. Anyway, let's talk about Thandolwenkosi Ndlovu. Okay guys, so because I'm not used to doing this type of videos, I have some notes that I've written on my iPad. So if you see me looking down, I'm just looking at the notes that I wrote. So let's start off with who Thandolwenkosi Ndlovu was. Tando. So Tando was a 20-year-old guy who was from Bulawayo, and he was believed to have carried out at least 8 murders in the two big cities of Zimbabwe, Harare and Bulawayo. And it is said that in his murdering spree was from 2020 to 2023. He was caught in 2023 and he was believed to have been eating his victims. And his modus operandi, his MO was crushing his victims with bricks. And the moment they, when they die, he would disembowel them. He would open them up. Sometimes he would boil their flesh and eat it, or he would have a barbecue, a braai, and then he would just eat it. And with that, it is believed that in 2020, actually in 2021, that's when he began doing the whole serial killing thing. As you know, if you kill one person, you don't become a serial killer, but then you become a serial killer the moment you kill a number of people in a certain amount of time in succession of each other. And so his murdering spree, where he became a serial killer, started happening in 2021 in Bulawayo, where he was known to target street kids or people who were homeless, as well as drunkards who were coming from the bar. Maybe you're coming from a bar and then you just, you fall or something like that. He was known to take those people and, kill them and then eat their flesh. And after that, he went to Harare, where he committed 5 murders in a very short space of time. That's when he got caught. He committed 5 murders between August 28th and September 4th. Imagine, that's like what, 1 week. He committed 5 murders. And all these murders happened along George Silundika Avenue, Simon Muzenda Street, and as well as the corner of Ines Terrace Road and Robert Mugabe Street. And all of his victims were homeless people. And the sad part is these homeless people probably didn't have access to phones, to radios, to TVs, where they could hear, there's a serial killer on the loose. So they were like easy targets for him. But then the thing was, when he was arrested, the police were not sure if these murders were like ritual murders. As Africans, there are people who believe that if they unalive someone, they could take their flesh and do something with it to make money, because he was known to take genitalia, whether it was a boy or a girl, he would cut it off. He would also take their intestines, their hearts, and then the rest of the flesh, he would eat it, he would boil it, or he would have a barbecue with it. And for me, this is very disturbing because this guy was only 20 and he got caught when he was 20, which means he started killing when he was 17. Now, my question is, where were his parents when he was doing all of this? I don't understand how if I was 17 and then I just leave my house and then my parents wouldn't look for me. But unfortunately, there's no information on Thandolwenkosi and his family. So the only assumption I could make is probably he didn't have a family or he was a runaway, child. So guys, his case hasn't been taken to court yet for like the final proceedings for him to get his sentencing. But with these 8 murders that he confessed to, the police believe that the numbers are upwards of 20, but he only confessed to 8. So in my opinion, I think he's gonna get like life in prison with no chance of parole. And I don't think I think in Zim we still have like capital punishment. I think we still do have it, which means he could be facing death row. So that's the case of Thandolwenkosi Ndlovu. If you enjoyed this kind of like stuff, if you want me to do this kind of stuff here and there, please let me know in the comments and I'll tell you all about it. Ciao.